The title suggests a story built around three siblings whose lives were once expected to follow a path of harmony, unity, and shared identity, yet something along the way fractured that bond. It hints at a mystery buried deep within their childhood, something that did not simply go wrong suddenly, but grew slowly in the shadows until it consumed everything familiar. The unsettling tone signals that the truth behind the Turner Triplets isn't just tragic but profoundly disturbing in a way that lingers. It implies that the Turner family once presented an image of normalcy, perhaps even perfection, to the outside world. Triplets are often seen as symbols of unity and wonder, but the title suggests their story stripped away that charm, replacing it with fear, confusion, and unanswered questions. Whatever happened to them challenges the idea that family ties can protect against darkness. The title also invites curiosity about the nature of the incident that altered their lives. Was it a single moment that changed everything, or a series of events that slowly spiraled out of control? It makes the reader wonder whether the danger came from within the family or from an external force that the triplets were unable to escape. It hints at secrets the Turner family may have tried to hide. The word unsettling suggests that these secrets were not just painful but morally disturbing, perhaps involving actions or choices that no one expected from a household that seemed ordinary. It implies that the truth will challenge the reader's assumptions about family, trust, and innocence. The wording also gives the impression that the triplets themselves might have played a role in the events. The question, "What went wrong?" suggests the story investigates the turning point, searching for clues scattered across their past, their behavior, and the relationships they shared with each other. It implies a sense of investigation, like a case that refuses to stay closed. There is also a sense of psychological depth embedded in the title. Triplets often share a unique emotional connection, but something may have fractured that connection, leading to consequences none of them could control. The story suggested by the title explores how intertwined identities can sometimes become a source of conflict rather than strength. The title carries a quiet warning: appearances can deceive. It invites the reader to peel back layers of the Turner family's life, discovering that what seemed peaceful on the surface hid storms beneath. It promises revelations that unsettle not because they are loud, but because they feel eerily real. The narrative implied by the title seems to focus less on shock and more on atmosphere. It suggests a lingering tension around the triplets, something people in the community might whisper about, never fully understanding but always remembering. Whatever happened left a mark that time could not erase. The title points to a chain of events that may involve loss, conflict, or emotional unraveling. It implies that each triplet experienced the tragedy differently, and their reactions may hold the key to understanding the truth. It hints at trauma that shaped their futures in ways none of them expected. It also suggests an exploration of how a family copes when something unspeakable happens. The Turners may have tried to maintain control, to protect their children, or even to hide the truth from the world. Their attempts at keeping things together may have only made the situation worse. The unsettling atmosphere implied in the title raises the possibility that the story involves unexplained behavior, strange patterns, or disturbing changes seen in the triplets over time. These subtle signs may have been ignored until it was too late to prevent. The tragedy. The title prompts the reader to question where responsibility lies. Was it a failure of the adults, the environment, or something deeper within the triplets themselves? This ambiguity adds to the discomfort, making the reader feel the weight of uncertainty. It also raises the idea that the Turner triplets story remains unresolved. The phrase, "What went wrong?" implies ongoing speculation, unanswered questions, and perhaps a community still haunted by what occurred. It invites readers to step into an unfinished narrative. The title suggests that learning the truth will not provide comfort. Instead, it will reveal a series of choices, actions, or events that challenge the idea of safety within a family. The unsettling part is not just what happened, but how easily it could happen anywhere. Ultimately, the title conveys a mystery shaped by family bonds, psychological depth, and haunting secrets. It prepares the reader for a story that digs into the fragile nature of relationships and how, sometimes, the closest people to us can become the source of the greatest darkness.